Evening all. As promised, update on the Chigee AIO-5 Play for BMW. Been using this for a few days now and just wanted to update on the pros and cons versus the Carpuride as we promised in the last video. There definitely are some cons, but there's a lot of pros, and so far I really like this thing. First of all, I think it fits really nicely in there. It's effectively become like the digital dashboard. So you've got your main screen, you can move to your digital dashboard, which has all your BMW bits. Mine is a very early 2015 LC model, so it doesn't have the lean angle sensor from the IMIU. Apart from that, everything else works. One thing I don't like, that font and the fact that it just turned off. So it's just going to connect up to my Android Auto and probably crash my phone because it doesn't like videoing and Android Auto in at the same time, but we'll see what happens. That all works, as you can see, connects up quickly. It's seamless. Once it's on, it does what it does. Digital dashboard I really like. Don't like that font. It shouldn't be like that, it should be like that. I've written to Chigee, they seem to be quite responsive, so we'll see what happens. Next screen, information. You've seen all these, I'm not going to go through it. That all works fine. I don't have a lean angle, so that will never work. If you press left on the wheel, if you've got one, takes you to this main screen. Left again, takes you back into Android Auto. That all works. The main thing I think that everyone said, that speak now for Hey Google just doesn't work. That's all there is to it. Android know about it. Chigee know about it. It's an Android Auto / Chigee issue. Hopefully they're going to work on that and get that resolved, because I do think that is quite a major thing that they should do. And then the other thing mainly was the features of Android Auto as a limitation against, say, a Garmin unit here. Just download something like TomTom Go navigation. You can download the map onto your phone. If you lose signal, it doesn't matter. You've still got your maps. You still carry on as normal. So that isn't a limitation. Yes, it is mirroring your screen, but if you've got the right app with the right maps on your phone, it's irrelevant. So from that point of view, there are obviously go on and make sure that your app works with Android Auto. That is a limitation, but that would be the same as if it was in your car. I personally use I use Amigo just for a quick use. I've got Google Maps. If I come in here, I'll show you. I have my Route app for more complicated stuff. TomTom Go for downloaded maps, and then Amigo or Google Maps for the rest of it. It works fine. It's really quick. It's really nice to use. You can use your wheel to scroll through. You can see the blue box, and then you use your indicator cancel to select. One other small limitation, you can't currently hop from this screen to this bar. You still have to press that. Again, they're working on it. Press and hold. Whizzy wheel works just fine. That's about it, really. Really liking it. I like the size. I think 5 inches is plenty. Who needs more than that, eh? For me, if you remember from the last screen, it now doesn't cut off the top of the dash. And I tend to just leave this with my music running off Android Auto in the background with a map if I need it. And I've got a digital dashboard. For me, it's bought a 2013 bike up to date. I really don't think I need much more for this. The bike's fantastic anyway. Quick shout out to my mate Rob from Rhino Riding Club, who bought his laptop up and updated my bike this weekend. Absolutely transformed the thing. Everything, from this throttle that was very, very sketchy before, which is now rock solid. Updated the firmware in the bike, and it's been absolutely amazing. So massive thanks to Rob. And our mate Andy is testing out the Carpuride on his 2006 BMW now. So we'll see how he gets on with the bigger screen. Apart from that, hopefully that's a bit of an update with the a few pros and cons, and we're expecting a bit of an update from Chigee with regards to certain things. Like, personally, I think that indicator there should be green to match the dashboard. I do get that the indicators themselves are yellow, but I think we all look for a dashboard as green. They take a few seconds to stop, and also if you pull the brakes, you'll see that works. Front brake, back brake, and when you're riding, if you've got combined braking like I have on this, you'll see that when you pull the front brake, the back brake's applied. So that's quite nice to see. As I say, the only thing doesn't work for me is the lean angle, but that's because my bike hasn't got it. I think that's about it from this. Everything else, like I say, works really well. And I'm sure if Chigee could just update that font to match everything else on this system, maybe give us green indicators. Oh, I'll tell you what would be nice. I mean, I don't mind. I've got quite a lot of blue on my bike, but it'd be really nice if they could let us choose the theme colour. I think a lot of people might like a red one or a green one or whatever they want on their bike, to maybe match dashboards and things like that. But I think that would be really nice if you could choose colours. Apart from that, thumbs up from us for this one. Certainly for this bike, provides a huge amount of information that the Carpuride 702 couldn't. But for someone like Andy on the 2006 Carpuride, bigger screen, plenty of screen real estate to be able to see your Android Auto on. Doesn't need the Chigee because his bike hasn't got the information. So horses for courses as always, but I think this is a fantastic update for this version of this bike. As always, stick all your comments and criticisms in the comments and let us know how you've got on with this. And then hopefully we'll get an update for font, indicator colour, theme colour, and the most important one for me, and I think for everyone, is the Hey Google Assistant voice thing not working. Hopefully that answers a few questions. If you've got any more, just let us know and we'll do another video. Have a good evening all. Bye bye.